The ethos of today's video is about achieving that creamylicious, bokelicious depth of field, and by putting focus on the subject by blurring out its foreground and its background. Before we proceed on the how, let's answer the why first. Why do we want that depth of field or blurring out the background or the foreground? My practical reason is this. I want to direct your attention to the subject of the story. I strongly recommend that we have to be intentional to the things that we do on our video. And I know that depth of field gives you this amazing, beautiful, and professional looking videos. But beyond that, I want you to look at this. It is a way of altering your viewers' attention. Now, let's start with the how. Set your camera to manual and get your lens with the lowest aperture. I suggest use a prime lens. A prime lens is a lens that has fixed focal length, so if you cannot zoom in or zoom out, you're probably using a prime lens. The reason is, most prime lens has a very wide aperture. Set it to the lowest possible value. To better explain this, let me use one of my display cameras here. This is an example of a prime lens. This is a 50mm f1.4 lens. As you can see, the lens aperture is not wide open because it is set at f16. But as I move it down to f1.4, the aperture widens, allowing more light to come inside the lens. Expect your shot to be overexposed, so balance it with your ISO. If you set your ISO to the lowest possible value and you're still overexposed, you might need one of these. That is an ND filter. It acts as a sunglass to your lens. And set your shutter speed to be double of your frame rate to get that cinematic look. Be sure your subject is not too close to the background or foreground because your camera focuses relative to the distance. Rotate your lens focus ring and find the spot where it focuses to the subject. When you are a beginner, I suggest use focus peaking to help you aid to verify if your subject is in focus. Alright, here's a sample b-roll of where I apply the technique of depth of field. Alright, I hope you got something from this video. I'm out. See you on the next videos. How do you pronounce that? Is it Bokeh, Bokeh, or Bokeh?